What if I told you a 16-year-old girl in Kenya is called the master for a skill that's not even from Africa? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how Chinese martial arts are transforming thousands of Kenyan youths and why this cultural exchange is creating a new generation of disciplined leaders. Meet Kenyn Boro, a 16-year-old student in Kiambu County. Every afternoon, she moves tables and chairs in her living room to create a training ground. She teaches Wushu to her mother and two older brothers, turning her home into a lively dojo. But here's the twist. She's not just a student. She's a teacher to her peers at school and a national champion. Kenyn started learning Chinese martial arts at age 7. 9 years later, she's the only one from her original beginner group still practicing. She's won 3 medals in the Kenya Wushu National Championships since 2021. Her mother, Ruth Wanjiru, says Kung Fu has made her responsible and highly disciplined. And then, something shocking happened. This isn't just about one girl. In Kiambu County alone, more than 4,000 students in 24 public primary schools practice Wushu through clubs set up by the Kenya Kung Fu Wushu Federation. The federation's president, Ngaru Iya Njonje, believes spreading martial arts could help people become more disciplined and resilient. He says Kung Fu changes children in ways they can't always describe. If they abandon it, they risk drifting into bad habits. That's why they keep encouraging them to train. But here's what nobody's talking about. Njonje's journey began in 2000 at age 18, learning from a local coach who trained in China. When his teacher left, he continued studying Wushu independently through YouTube videos. From then on, he dedicated himself to spreading martial arts, starting from his home county and expanding nationwide. He now has 8 branches across major towns like Nairobi, Nakuru, Mombasa, and Eldoret. Promoting Wushu has not been without challenges. Funding shortages and limited training venues often make the work difficult, and John Jay admits there are moments he considers stopping. Yet he persists, inspired by the transformations in his pupils. He says, "Sometimes I think about giving up, but my students wake me up. I can see what I've taught them in their performances at the tournament. It's alive, it wakes me up, again and again." And then, something even bigger unfolded. In September 2025, supported by the Chinese embassy in Nairobi, Njonje accompanied 2 of his students on a cultural and martial arts exchange trip to China. Under Chinese instructors, they learned Tai Chi and visited the Shaolin Temple in Henan province, gaining first-hand experience of the art's origins. One student, Elvis Muniasia, admired the skill level of Chinese martial artists. This trip opened doors to deeper cultural exchanges, mirroring the strong Kenya-China relations that have grown since diplomatic ties were re-established in 1978. China is now Kenya's largest trading partner. But here's the part that will blow your mind. This isn't just about sports. It's about building resilience in a generation. Some say it's cultural appropriation. Others say it's global unity. The tension is real. Is this blending of traditions a threat to Kenyan identity or a bridge to new opportunities? Kiambu County, the second most populous in Kenya, is now a hub for this movement. With over 4,000 kids training, the impact is undeniable. Yet, if funding dries up, could this vibrant scene vanish? The stakes are high for these youths who have found purpose in discipline. Do you think cultural exchanges like this strengthen or dilute national identity? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking stories on how Kenya is shaping its future.